Welcome, viewers. Today we embark on an epic journey through the rich and tumultuous history of Afghanistan. From ancient empires to modern conflicts, we'll uncover the stories that have shaped this fascinating land. Stay tuned for an enlightening and captivating exploration. Afghanistan, a land of stark contrasts and profound history. The name itself evokes images of towering mountains, arid deserts, and a landscape that has witnessed the rise and fall of empires. Its terrain is as rugged as its history, filled with stories of resilience and survival. This is a land where empires have clashed, where the echoes of ancient battles still resonate through its valleys and mountains. Ancient trade routes snaked through its treacherous passes, connecting distant civilizations and facilitating the exchange of goods and ideas. And through it all, a proud people have defended their independence for millennia, standing firm against countless invaders. Afghanistan's story is not for the faint of heart. It is a tale of relentless struggle and unyielding spirit. It is a tapestry woven with threads of conquest, resilience, and the enduring spirit of survival that defines its people. The Afghan people have faced harsh conditions and numerous challenges, yet their spirit remains unbroken. From the ancient Persians to Alexander the Great, many have sought to control this land. The rise of Islam brought new cultural and architectural influences, while the Great Game saw British and Russian interests collide. Afghanistan has been at the crossroads of history, a pivotal point where East meets West. This is a land forever marked by the footsteps of those who sought to control it, yet forever defined by the spirit of those who call it home. The Afghan people, with their rich cultural heritage and traditions, have always maintained a strong sense of identity. Afghanistan's strategic location at the heart of Asia has made it a prize coveted by empires throughout history. It has served as a bridge between East and West, a conduit for trade, and a battleground for competing powers. The very landscape of Afghanistan, with its soaring mountains and desolate plains, has shaped the destiny of its people. The challenging terrain has fostered a fierce sense of independence among its tribes, while also making unity elusive. The Afghan tribes, each with their own customs and traditions, have often found it difficult to unite under a single banner. This division has been both a source of strength and a challenge, as it has allowed them to resist external control, but also made internal cohesion difficult. For centuries, caravans laden with silk, spices, and precious goods traversed Afghanistan, following ancient routes that connected the Roman Empire in the west to the Han dynasty in the east. These trade routes brought wealth and prosperity, but they also brought with them the ambitions of conquerors. The wealth attracted many, but it was the strategic importance of these routes that drew the most ambitious conquerors. Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, and Tamerlane are just a few of the legendary figures who have marched their armies across Afghanistan's soil, leaving an indelible mark on the country's history and culture. The ruins of ancient settlements and the artifacts from different eras tell the story of a land that has been a witness to the ambitions of many. Yet for all the conquerors who have come and gone, Afghanistan has never truly been subdued. The Afghan people, with their deep-rooted traditions and unwavering sense of identity, have always resisted foreign rule. Their story is one of resilience, of struggle, and of the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The Afghan people have faced countless challenges, yet their spirit remains unbroken. Their history is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit, a story of triumph over adversity, and a legacy of resilience that continues to inspire. Long before the modern nation-state of Afghanistan emerged, the land was a patchwork of ancient kingdoms and empires. These early civilizations laid the groundwork for a region that would become a pivotal crossroads in the ancient world. Its strategic location along the Silk Road made it a crossroads of cultures and a melting pot of civilizations. The Silk Road was not just a trade route, but a conduit for the exchange of ideas, technologies, and religions, shaping the cultural and historical landscape of Afghanistan. The Achaemenid Empire, centered in Persia, was among the first great empires to incorporate parts of modern-day Afghanistan into its vast domain. This inclusion brought administrative sophistication and a new level of connectivity to the region. Under Cyrus the Great and Darius I, the Persians established a sophisticated administrative system that linked the far-flung corners of their empire, including the eastern provinces that encompassed parts of Afghanistan. This system facilitated trade, communication, and governance, integrating Afghanistan into a larger imperial framework. The arrival of Alexander the Great in the 4th century BCE marked a turning point in Afghan history. His military campaigns were not just about conquest, but also about spreading Hellenistic culture and ideas. Alexander's conquests brought him to the doorstep of the Persian Empire, and Afghanistan became a battleground in his epic struggle against Darius III. The battles fought here were crucial in determining the fate of the Persian Empire and the spread of Greek influence. After conquering Persia, Alexander pushed eastward, establishing cities and garrisons in what is now Afghanistan. These cities became centers of Greek culture and administration, leaving a lasting imprint on the region. While his empire was short-lived, his legacy had a lasting impact on the region, introducing Greek culture and influencing the development of art, architecture, and language. The fusion of Greek and local traditions created a unique cultural blend that endured long after Alexander's empire fragmented. Following Alexander's death, his empire fragmented, and Afghanistan came under the rule of a succession of Hellenistic kingdoms, including the Seleucid Empire and the Greco-Bactrian Kingdom. These kingdoms continued the legacy of Greek influence while also adapting to local customs and traditions. This period witnessed a fusion of Greek and Persian cultures, giving rise to a unique Greco-Buddhist tradition that flourished in parts of Afghanistan and Central Asia. This cultural synthesis is evident in the art and religious practices that emerged during this time. The magnificent ruins of Buddhist monasteries and stupas at Hada and Bamiyan, carved into the cliffs of central Afghanistan, stand as silent witnesses to this era of cultural exchange and syncretism. These sites were not only religious centers but also hubs of learning and cultural interaction. The Silk Road, which traversed Afghanistan's rugged terrain, brought not only traders and merchants but also new ideas and beliefs. This ancient network of trade routes connected the East and West, facilitating the flow of goods, people, and knowledge. Buddhism, which had originated in India, spread along these trade routes, taking root in the fertile valleys and oases of Afghanistan. The movement of Buddhist monks and pilgrims along these routes helped to establish Afghanistan as a significant center of Buddhist learning and practice. For centuries, Afghanistan served as a vital link in the chain of Buddhist learning and pilgrimage, connecting the Indian subcontinent with Central Asia and China. The monasteries and stupas that dotted the landscape were not only places of worship, but also centers of education and cultural exchange. The influence of Buddhism can still be seen in the art, architecture, and folklore of Afghanistan, a testament to the enduring legacy of this ancient faith. The remnants of Buddhist culture in Afghanistan are a reminder of the region's rich and diverse historical tapestry, shaped by centuries of cultural interactions and exchanges. The arrival of Islam in the 7th century CE marked a profound turning point in the history of Afghanistan. This period heralded a new era, one that would see the transformation of the region's cultural, religious, and social landscape. Arab armies, carrying the banner of Islam, swept across Persia and into Afghanistan, bringing with them a new faith and a new order. These armies were not just conquerors, but also bearers of a rich and sophisticated culture that would deeply influence the regions they touched. The conquest of Afghanistan was gradual, a process of conversion and assimilation rather than a sudden overthrow. The local population slowly embraced the new religion, integrating Islamic principles with their existing traditions and practices. Over time, Islam took root, gradually replacing Buddhism and other faiths as the dominant religion. This shift was not merely religious but also cultural, as Islamic art, architecture, and scholarship began to flourish in the region. The adoption of Islam had a transformative impact on Afghan society, shaping its culture, laws, and worldview. Islamic principles began to influence every aspect of life, from governance and law to art and education. Under the Ghaznavid Empire, which emerged in the 10th century CE, Afghanistan experienced a golden age of Islamic culture and scholarship. This period was marked by significant advancements in various fields, including science, literature, and the arts. The Ghaznavids of Turkic origin established their capital at Ghazni, transforming it into a center of learning and the arts. Ghazni became a beacon of Islamic civilization, attracting scholars and artists from far and wide. Sultan Mahmud of Ghazni, a renowned patron of the arts and sciences, attracted scholars, poets, and artists from across the Islamic world to his court. His reign saw the flourishing of intellectual and artistic endeavors, making Ghazni a hub of cultural activity. During his reign, Ghazni rivaled Baghdad as a center of Islamic civilization, renowned for its libraries, mosques, and palaces. The city's architectural marvels and scholarly institutions were a testament to its importance in the Islamic world. The Ghaznavid era witnessed a flowering of Persian literature and poetry, with poets like Ferdowsi and Unsuri composing epic works that celebrated Persian history and culture. These literary achievements were not only significant in their own right, but also played a crucial role in preserving and promoting Persian heritage. Ferdowsi's Shahnameh, or Book of Kings, is a masterpiece of Persian literature, recounting the history of Persia from mythical times to the Arab conquest. This monumental work remains a cornerstone of Persian cultural identity and literary tradition. The Ghaznavids also made significant contributions to architecture, building magnificent mosques, minarets, and palaces that blended Persian and Islamic architectural styles. These structures not only served religious and administrative purposes but also stood as symbols of the empire's grandeur and sophistication. The legacy of the Ghaznavids extended beyond their patronage of the arts and sciences. Their contributions laid the groundwork for a rich cultural and intellectual heritage that would influence subsequent generations. They played a crucial role in spreading Islam throughout the Indian subcontinent, launching a series of military campaigns into northern India. These campaigns were instrumental in establishing Islamic rule and culture in the region. These campaigns, while motivated by both religious zeal and the desire for plunder, also facilitated cultural exchange between the Islamic world and India. This exchange enriched both civilizations, leading to a fusion of ideas, art, and knowledge. The Ghaznavid Empire, though relatively short-lived, left an enduring mark on Afghanistan, laying the foundation for a distinct Afghan Islamic identity that would shape the country's history for centuries to come. Their influence is still evident in the cultural and religious fabric of modern Afghanistan, a testament to their lasting legacy. Did you know that Afghanistan was once a major center of Buddhist learning before the arrival of Islam? Comment below with your thoughts or any fun facts you know about Afghanistan. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know which country you'd like us to cover next.